All right, my dear friends, how are you? Welcome back. Let's see, let me lit this candle. We need the candle, of course. There you go. Okay, so this reading is for our friends Aquarius. Aquarius, let's see what we got for you guys for this week. So we're going to do the main readings, the 7 cards, and then we're going to add 5 more cards to clarify and see provenances, and then we're going to add 3 more cards for final outcome. And then I'm going to give you a few messages, love messages, universal messages, messages from your person, whether together or not. Just want to remind you guys, this is a general reading, so please do not make any drastic decisions. You know, the fine print business there. Do not make a drastic decision, etc., based on this reading alone. It's intended for informational purposes, not to make any serious decision over it. If you need a personal reading, you will be amazed what you will discover, just amazed. And you know, the funny thing is, did you know that 8 out of 10 sessions or readings I do, we don't even use the tarots? Or at the very end, we do an entire hour just conversational. You will discover yourself like you never have before. I'm a sensitive person. I can read you through your eyes, I guess. I can see everything about you. I can guess your sign 9 times out of 10, or very, very close to it. I know if you're married, if you're single, if you are with someone or not. I know if you have children. I know the type of pet you like. I know your color, favorite color, first and second. I just feel everything from you. I've been doing this for 40 years, but, you know, I have a 1 foot here, 1 foot there. So I don't see just you, the human. I also hear you, the soul, which is the real you. But in any case, if you need a reading, or if you're interested in changing your life completely with the 4.5 hour seminar that I assembled with help with Seth's, my spirit guides help, of course. I could never do any of this or any of the books we wrote together without Seth, of course. If you need anything, my address is at the bottom left, okay? The month of April is completely booked, but there is openings in May, of course. All right? Thank you, you guys. Aquarius, let's see what you got for main energy. The main energy, news are coming in nice and fast, and you are getting unblocked. You're getting unstuck. Good. Now, okay. Let me see the main theme of the week. So this is the overall energy, but this is the main theme of the week. The main theme of the week is you are paying bills, or you are investing money, or you are looking at bettering. I don't know. I don't want to say give up on the love situation. Why do I feel that right now you parked love aside, as if, you know what, I'm not ready for this, I'm not having any luck with it, I'm just going to park it aside and I'm going to focus on my career and business. Yeah, that's the kind of feeling I'm getting. Too many disappointments too fast. Let me see what's really going on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly. There's no love here, you guys. There's a disappointment. There's a betrayal. There is a moving on. There is either moving on or literally moving physically. You know, changing home, changing city. So you're trying to really wake up spiritually. Like you really decided, Aquarius. You know what? Marco mentions this stupid law of attraction all the time. Why don't I get it over with? Meaning, why don't I learn once and for all what this is all about? And Marco says things get easier once I know how to use the law of attraction. Why don't I just get it over with? So because you have, and it looks like you're investing some money towards it even. If you guys want to take the course, I would be glad to help you with that. Really glad to help you with that. But you see, you got 2 cards here. So you're investing a little bit of money. It's not a lot of money. I mean, the seminar is a couple of $100, but you're investing a little bit of money, and these are two cards of spirituality. This is manifestation, hence the law of attraction. This is spiritual growth. In other words, leveling up to the next level of spirituality. And here you also have a consultation, because as you can see, there's two, what do you call this, priest, whatever you want to call them, they go and talk to the Pope for advice. So this is the card of advice, the card of elevation, the cards of spiritual growth. Supposedly, it's not always the case, but supposedly the Pope knows more than them about God. So they go to him to ask for advice. So I can see a little bit of disappointment. I can see a little bit of, leaving me alone, meaning I got enough disappointments. And you kind of on guard, you're guarding yourself. But at the same time, I can see that I can see some achievements. And the achievement, I think, is not only a chance to begin anew in a more powerful, in a more like substantial, in a more tangible fashion. But you also got, I want to attract your attention to the Ace and the Ten of Wands. So you either completed a very important material project, or you are completing it, or you're starting a brand new one. Because what happens once we get to the 10? Then we have to go to the 1, right? So you in a way, it's a reward. Now, I don't think it is a lot of money. I don't think you made a lot of money. I don't think you sold the business. You might have, but I don't see a huge profit, or there is just enough money to get you by and allow you to start something new. Yes, but I think you have decided to really own it, meaning I want to know what this crazy thing that everybody talks about, this law of attraction is, and you've decided to really master it. And I am with you 100%, because my dear friends, not only knowing the law of attraction truly changes your life, but the thing that most of us don't realize is you cannot even get a glass of water in the kitchen without the law of attraction. In other words, the one thing I find most people are confused about, they think is something they need to learn, they need to study. Like a lot of people say, oh yeah, I studied the law of attraction, and I read many books, and yeah, I kind of practice it sometimes. I try my best. No, my dear friends, no. You missed everything. You are using the law of attraction to be alive. You need the law of attraction. You cannot function. You cannot even get a glass of water without the law of attraction. You must follow the 7 steps of the law of attraction, whether you're getting a glass of water, whether you're going for groceries, whether you're buying a house, whether you're getting married, whether you want a baby, whether you want a successful business, or unsuccessful business. You are using the law of attraction naturally. It is part of being alive. It's not a matter of learning. It's a matter of realizing that you cannot function without it, and master it instead of them being slave of it. You see what I mean? That's all there is to it. My seminar shows you just that, how to master it instead of then functioning on an idol or a victim of everybody else. So I believe you got to that, turning point. You came to the realization that you have no more choice. In other words, you've been trying, and it seems like you're back to square one again. But what changes is your age. You're getting older as we go. So you start something, and you think you got it made, and then you got to start all over again. Look, 10-1, 10-1, 10-1. But the problem is, well, wait a minute. I'm getting older, and nothing changes. What's going on here? Well, you truly want to look into this. Let's get it done once and for all. And I think you realize it now. I think you're at the point where if I keep on doing the same thing, like Tony Robbins says, if you keep on doing the same thing and you get the same results, well, maybe you should change the way you do things, because otherwise, what is the saying? You cannot expect a different result if you keep on doing the same thing, right? Simple. You got to change the way you approach it in order to get a different result. That's pretty straightforward. Let me add the 5 more cards to see what's going on here. Really what's going on, okay? Aquarius. Let me see what's really going on. Seth, 3. Okay, thank you. Okay, so a little bit of a, this is Aquarius, so a little bit of a risk. Yeah, you can't take it anymore. You can't take it anymore. So here's the money, here's you expanding, and you're feeling stuck, and you really contemplating something different. All right, so this is your immediate past, this is now and the future. And this is your overall energy, meaning you really want to rush into this. I don't blame you. So you've been doing you've been taking risks and then you cry, meaning failures. You've been investing a lot of money. You've invested a lot of money into trying to get things moving for you. And again, I don't see any love on the table so far. You've been busy improving your financial and your material side. And it seems like you're constantly trying, taking chances even, and then failing. And you're investing a truckload of money trying to do this. And in the end, after years and years of trying, spinning your wheels, you're back to square one again. So now you want to truly expand. You want to truly be the boss of your own life. You're tired of being stuck. You're tired of doing all this work, and then in the end you're always left with the same result. But the years go by and nothing really changes. So I believe that this time around you want to take a different approach to this, and you're really meditating over this. In other words, you're really, I don't want to say you're sad, and I don't want to say you're disappointed, but you had enough. Enough is enough. See? That's Aquarius. Enough is enough. So let me see what you're going to do, and let me see what you're going to come up with. I got to sneeze. All right. Let me pull 3 cards. Let me see what you're going to really do. Let me see what you're going to really do. Seth, what is our friends Aquarius going to really do? Give me the decision here they're going to make. Okay. All right. This card is from a different deck, of course. Is the same card as this. So you are truly want to do this. You truly want to manifest it. The Devil and the Hermit. So the Devil is not necessarily a bad card. The Devil is the card of being tied to something, be chained to something. It's also the card of determination. It's the card of really wanting to be committed to something. And this time around, you're so serious. Look, I don't want to use the wrong words. I don't want you to misunderstand me. But do you know when someone is at the very last straw and say, you know what, to achieve this, I'm going to make a deal with the devil. I'm willing to risk it all. That's where you're at. You're not going to make a deal with the devil, don't get me wrong. But you're so tired of trying and failing, that this time it's like, I'm going to do whatever it takes, even make a deal with the devil. That's the kind of attitude. And you've been truly thinking about this. Truly, like you no longer, like I see you guys, you don't even want to talk to people anymore right now. Like how many disappointments must I have? Enough is enough. So you're trying really hard. May I suggest perhaps you're trying too hard? Because the law of attraction does not need any forcing at all. It's a matter of knowing the mechanism It's not saying, I must. Yeah, give it to me. You're never going to get it like that. It's about owning it. It is mine. It's not about saying, give it to me, I want it, I meditate, I pray, I envision it, I must have it, I need it. No, you're never going to get it. Instead, you need to relax, visualize it, and owning it. This is already mine. Success is mine. Love is mine. I am love. I am success. Relaxing and thank you. I am and thank you. If you want to know all the details, 4.5-hour seminar, do contact me. But this is what I see, you guys. You guys are tired of trying and failing. But it turns out you've been doing it the wrong way. So let me know if I can help you with that. As far as signs on the table, I'm going to give you the main one, and I'm not going to repeat them twice. In other words, if a sign shows up twice, I'm only going to say once. So we have Cancer, Taurus, Sagittarius, Scorpio, yourself, Leo and Pisces, and Capricorn. So you have just about every sign. So these could be people you're going to be dealing with, or you are dealing with, but not necessarily. You make whatever you want out of it, okay? Now, let's see what the universal love message is for you guys. Let's see. 3. Thank you, Seth. Forgiving and learning couldn't be more on point, you guys. Don't despair. Don't worry. We all make mistakes. We all fail. The important thing is, like Tony Robbins says, we should not keep on making the same mistakes and expect the different results. So it's okay. Just thank everything. Say thank you. I've learned my lessons, but now I'm ready to get this thing done. Because once you get the law of attraction under control, once you master it, you can achieve anything you want. You can have anyone and anything. And I mean it. And this is not in a bad way. When I say you can have anyone, it doesn't mean that you can have any person. It does, but it's not what you think. You're not going to break a marriage, or you're not going to... No, the universe will find a way. It's not a matter of breaking marriage. Suppose you're in love with someone who's already taken. Yeah, you can have them, absolutely. But it's not going to be the way you think. The universe will orchestrate what it needs to orchestrate to make it happen. So the universe will not make you feel guilty for breaking up a marriage. It doesn't work that way. Anyways, your person would like to tell you, whoever that is, I am afraid to contact you. And they're also telling you, I bury myself in work to forget you. So this is definitely the person you had a relationship with. And something must happen. And they're even afraid to get a hold of you. And here is a take a chance, risk, leap of faith strategy. Roll the dice, in other words. And you guys are really good at that. So don't be afraid of trying again, or this time make it happen. Don't lose the faith. Really, really revealing reading for you guys this time. Congratulations. I think you out of the woods. It's time to really wake up this time, isn't it? I think so. Thank you, Aquarius. Big hug. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And let me know what you need if you need anything, and I will do my best to help you. Thank you. See you soon.